Sweetheart, welcome. This time is for softness and care. Let the body find a position that feels kind. Feet on the floor or tucked under, hands resting with ease, chin slightly lowered so the neck can relax. Scarcity, worry, shame around money, the rush to fix everything at once, these can rise like a storm. They are learned patterns. They are not identity. They do not define worth. Let the breath lengthen a little. In through the nose for a calm count of 4. Hold for 2. Out through the mouth for a smooth count of 6. Shoulders drop, jaw loosens, belly softens. There is nothing to earn in this moment. There is nothing to prove. There is a loving presence here, and it welcomes the whole of life, including the parts that feel tense or unsure. Kindness is the doorway through which lasting change steps into life. When the body is at ease, the mind can hear new thoughts. When the mind settles, the heart speaks more clearly. It is so simple, and it is so powerful. Many were taught that money only comes through struggle, pressure, and worry. That story has crowded the heart for too long. Let that story rest outside this room. Here, a new pattern is possible. Whisper softly, I am willing to open. Notice how even a small willingness loosens a tight place inside, perhaps around the throat or the belly. Willingness is a key that asks for only a little turn, and yet it starts the whole mechanism of change. Let the breath guide a gentle scan. From the forehead to the eyes, soften the muscles. From the cheeks to the mouth, ease the corners of the lips. Drop the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Let the neck lengthen. Feel the steady support of the chair, the floor, the ground. If thoughts race, thank them for trying to protect, and invite them to rest in the hallway for a while. They can come back later. Scarcity uses a loud voice to feel safe. Love uses a steady voice to create real safety. Prosperity grows in steady soil. There may be guilt for wanting more, guilt for past choices, guilt for needing help. There may be grief over lost time, missed chances, silent hopes. All of this is welcome. Set nothing aside. Every feeling is proof of life moving. Every feeling, when met with warmth, becomes fuel for growth. Say with me, it is safe to feel. It is safe to heal. It is safe to receive. Feel the breath as the words flow. Notice a little warmth rise in the chest or a slow spread of ease along the ribs. The body hears love quicker than the mind. Now let a simple picture settle inside, a key and a lock. A tight hand cannot turn a key well. A calm hand turns with ease. Money, support, good ideas, and kind people are already in the world. They are not scarce. The lock is not outside the self. The lock is a pattern inside. Old beliefs, old tension. Calm melts the rust. Care oils the hinge. Breath, words, and small actions do the turning. Today the hand is calm and kind. Set an intention in a voice that feels natural. Today I open to generous good in peaceful ways. Feel how gentle words carry power. Power is not force. Power is clarity in motion. If fear rises in the belly, place a hand there and say, I am with you. If the heart feels heavy, place a hand on the chest and say, softness is safe. The nervous system learns through repetition and sense-based cues. Each calm breath tells the body, life here is safe. Each kind word tells the mind, new doors can open without a fight. Allow the thought of worth to sit beside the breath. Worth does not increase or decrease with a number in a bank. Worth is built in. Prosperity is not only currency, it is ideas, time, energy, connections, and joy. Currency is one stream among many. When focus widens beyond only one stream, the whole river begins to move. A heart that allows joy makes room for money as a loving partner, not as a ruler. Speak softly. I am willing to let life support me in many ways. Let's set a gentle rhythm for today's time together. No rush, no heavy push, just an easy flow. Breathe, relax the mouth again, let the hands unclench. If thoughts judge this softness, smile at the voice that loves to work hard and say, "Thank you for all you have done." We are trying a kinder method now. Little by little, a new inner policy forms. Less force, more grace. Less worry, more trust. Less harshness, more care. This policy is a welcoming mat for prosperity. Bring a few affirmations into the breath, letting each one settle like warm light in the body. I release the old story of struggle. I let ease be my way. I am open to gentle, generous good. Speak one line on the in-breath and let it echo on the out-breath. There is no need to feel perfect faith. Willingness is enough. The mind does not have to agree at once. The body will lead the way. A soft sigh is a sign of opening. A slower pulse is a sign of safety. The system is listening. As this opening settles, place a tender boundary around this practice. Let it be a safe room in the day. Phones can be silent. Notifications can wait. This is sacred work. Healing the inner relationship with money is not about greed. It is about peace. Peace in the nervous system. Peace in the home. Peace in the choices that shape the future. Where peace leads, prosperity follows. Whisper one more intention. I am ready for a kinder path to prosper. Let the body nod and let the heart agree. Now, a simple close for this first part. One deep in breath for 4, pause for 2, and a long out breath for 6. Again, in for 4, hold for 2, out for 6. And a final one, gentle and long. When the out breath ends, feel the space it leaves. That space is where new thoughts will live today. That space is where the ritual will grow its roots. All is well, and all is unfolding in good time. Prosperity responds to thought, and thought lives inside the body. Thoughts are like keys. The body is like the door. When a tense thought repeats, "There is never enough," it is too late. Support passes others, not me. The body tightens to match it. Shoulders creep upward. The stomach clenches. Breath turns shallow. The door sticks. The key keeps turning, yet the lock resists. When a loving thought repeats, "Life is on my side. My gifts are valued. Supply meets me where I am." The body softens. Breath deepens. The jaw relaxes. The door moves with less effort. This is not magic thinking. This is the nervous system doing its beautiful practical work. Prosperity is flow. Flow means movement both in and out. Flow means ideas arrive and are given shape. Flow means help appears and is received. Flow means money is earned, used with wisdom, and shared with joy. A river that only receives becomes a lake that grows still and stale. A river that only gives becomes a stream that dries out. Flow is healthy exchange. The mind sets the tone of the river. The body shows how well it moves. Try a tiny inner practice right now. Say inside, "It is safe for me to receive and circulate abundance." As those words arise, do a check-in. Where does the body ease? Maybe the breath lengthens. Maybe the shoulders drop a little. Maybe the face softens. If a part stays tight, greet it with care. Put a hand there. Say, "I hear you." The body protects with tension when it expects pain. We teach the body that good can be safe. Repetition is the teacher here. Self-talk is the main pattern that turns the key. Many carry silent phrases learned in childhood or from society. Money is hard. Rich people are cruel. Art does not pay. Service only matters if it hurts. These phrases try to keep a person safe within old rules. Let us create a new set of phrases that hold both truth and kindness. Money is a tool in loving hands. Ethical profit blesses many. Creative gifts can thrive. Service can be joyful and well paid. Speak a line that feels true enough to try. The door does not need a shove, only a patient, steady turn. Notice posture. Posture is a loud message to the mind. When the chest sinks and the head hangs, the brain reads danger and reduces openness to new options. When the chest widens and the head lifts softly, the brain reads safety and raises curiosity. Curiosity is the cousin of opportunity. Stand or sit with dignity, not stiff, not drooping. Dignity is the body's way of saying, I am ready to receive. Take a breath in this state and repeat, it is safe to be supported. Feel how the words and the posture reinforce each other. This is practical alignment. Prosperity includes time, energy, and joy. It includes warm meals, insight at the right moment, and a timely introduction. It includes rest that renews. When awareness widens beyond only cash, the nervous system relaxes and money begins to flow more easily as one part of a larger river. Scarcity narrows vision to a single door and says that everything depends on that one handle. Abundance widens the view to a hallway with many doors and says there is always another step that can be taken in love. The mind-body link is the bridge for all of this. A simple method can be used many times a day. Notice, name, nurture. Notice where a thought creates a bodily state. Name it kindly, tight belly from worry, or heavy chest from doubt. Nurture with breath and new words. Belly, thank you, we are safe now. And then a phrase of support like, help is near, or ideas are appearing. This is how a pattern shifts without a fight. The door learns to open because the key is used with patience, not force. There may be a voice that says, this is too simple, yet bodies respond to simple. The heartbeat is simple, the breath is simple, the cycle of day and night is simple. Ease is wisdom, not weakness. In this work, the gentle road is not the slow road, it is the clear road. Clear roads save time. Clear roads prevent injury. Clear roads lead home. Self-kindness is a clear road for prosperity to travel. Close this part with a tender check-in. Breathe in for 4, pause for 2, out for 6. Place a hand where ease is felt most, chest, belly, or throat. Whisper, I allow flow. The mind understands words. The body understands touch. Give both what they need. Keys turn best when the hand is both steady and warm. The ritual that opens doors is not long and not hard. It is 5 gentle parts that fit into 15 to 20 minutes. Done once each day, they set a new tone. Done twice, morning and evening, they build a steady rhythm. These parts are grounding breath, mirror work, gentle release, gratitude bridge, and aligned action. Each part is simple, yet all together they form a beautiful key with many teeth. Each tooth has a purpose. Each tooth touches the inner lock in a helpful way. Grounding breath comes first. The nervous system needs to feel safe before it can change. Sit or stand with ease. Place one hand on the heart or the belly. Breathe in through the nose for 4. Hold for 2. Breathe out through the mouth for 6. Repeat for 3 to 5 cycles. While breathing, soften the jaw and relax the shoulders. If the mind wanders to bills or tasks, let it know that its concerns are noted and that a better answer will arise when the body is calm. A short phrase may be added on the out-breath. I soften, I open, I allow good. This trains the body to pair ease with receiving. Mirror work is next. A small mirror is enough, or the reflection in a window when light allows. Meet the eyes with kindness, not a harsh stare, but a friendly one. The inner critic may speak. Offer it a seat in the back row, then say a line that feels both brave and gentle. Choose 1 or 2 and say them slowly with breath. I am willing to befriend money and let it support my purpose. I respect my gifts. Life respects me back. I receive with grace and share with joy. Hold eye contact long enough to feel a soft hum of truth. Even if doubt answers, let the love be louder. 2 minutes can be enough. Consistency matters more than length. Gentle release follows. Take a page and write what the old money story has been. Keep it plain and kind. The belief I picked up was, it shows up in my body as, a kinder belief I choose now is, if tears arrive, welcome them. They wash the path. If anger rises, let the breath hold the container. Place a hand over the area that tightens, the belly, the throat, the chest, and speak the new belief there. I forgive the past. I choose a kinder pattern. Repeat 3 times. This is not pretending. It is choosing. The body begins to trust the new message when it hears it in a calm, steady voice paired with warm touch. Now, the gratitude bridge. List 5 real blessings, simple and true: a roof, a meal, a skill, a kind word, a lesson learned. Then add 1 thank you for something already becoming true in the realm of money or support. Speak as if the seed has sprouted. Thank you for the new client that matches my values. Thank you for the savings growing with ease. Thank you for the idea that brings clear income. Feel 1 blessing in the body. Let it glow for a breath or 2 in the chest or the hands. Say, gratitude grows what it touches. This part stabilizes the new state so it does not slip away when the day speeds up. Aligned action completes the ritual. Choose 1 small step to meet life halfway. The 5-minute rule is gentle and strong. Do the step for 5 minutes. A reply, an invoice, a profile update, a tidy wallet, a budget review done with kindness. 5 minutes lowers resistance. Often the 5 minutes open into more. If not, the promise was kept and momentum has started. Add 1 act of healthy flow. Give within means. That may be a small donation, helpful advice, or sharing a resource. Flow in, flow out. Keep the river moving. Pair this step with an affirmation. My actions are loving doors, good walks through. Set the daily rhythm. Morning is powerful because it sets the tone. Evening is healing because it ties the day together in peace. If both are not possible, choose one and honor it as a sacred appointment. This ritual is not a test, it is a support. If resistance rises one day, shorten the steps and keep the heart open. 3 breaths, 1 line in the mirror, 1 sentence of release, 3 gratitudes, 1 tiny action. This will still move the key. Life honors steady love. As the ritual becomes familiar, the body will start to recognize it with relief. The shoulders will drop a little just seeing the mirror. The breath will lengthen as the pen touches the page. The hand will reach for the wallet and feel calm rather than fear. These are signs that the inner lock is turning. Doors that felt sealed will begin to move. Opportunities that once passed by will linger and look back. Help will arrive and be welcomed, not questioned away. Let a short affirmation close this overview, said with the soft strength built here. I am ready for generous good that flows in peaceful ways. I receive with grace. I share with joy. Life meets me where I am, and we walk together. Take 1 more slow in-breath, hold for 2, and a long out-breath. The ritual is simple. The heart behind it is vast. All the keys are in hand. The doors are learning to open. Settle once more into a kind posture. Let the seat support the hips. Let the feet find the ground as if they are greeting a steady friend. Place 1 hand on the heart or the belly, wherever comfort answers first. Breathing is the tender teacher here. It shows the body what safety feels like. It shows the mind what steadiness sounds like. Begin with an easy pattern. In through the nose for 4, pause for 2. Out through the mouth for 6. Long, slow, and gentle. The out-breath is the signal for release. It tells the nerves, we are safe, we can soften. After 3 rounds, let the breath settle into a slow rhythm that fits naturally. No forcing, no pushing. The body learns best through kindness. As this gentle breathing continues, invite small areas to relax. Unclench the jaw. Let the tongue rest like a feather in the mouth. Allow the eyes to rest in their sockets. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Soften the belly and allow it to rise with each in-breath, fall with each out-breath. If the mind wanders to tasks or money thoughts, thank it for working so hard and guide it back to the feeling of air moving. Let the hands feel warm. Let the chest feel wide. This is the foundation of the ritual, because all change settles deeper when the body believes it is safe. There can be small challenges here. Sometimes breath feels too shallow at first. Sometimes there is a little dizziness. If that happens, let the breath be smaller and slower. If the nose feels tense, part the lips slightly and breathe in and out in a quiet, flowing way. Place the hand over any area that feels tight and let it feel the warmth. Pair the breath with a whisper. I soften, I open, I allow good. Speak the words on the out-breath. The body listens more easily to words when they ride the breath. A short practice for daily life helps a great deal. Whenever stress rises, use a 90-second reset. Stop for half a minute and breathe in for 4 and out for 6, 3 times in a row. Then spend another half minute scanning the body to soften the jaw, the shoulders, the belly. Spend the last 30 seconds speaking one supportive line. It is safe to receive. This tiny practice rewires the day little by little. It turns rush into presence. It turns pressure into clarity. Another useful tool is the sigh that frees the chest. A natural sigh gently lengthens the out-breath and loosens the strap across the front of the body. Allow it to happen when it wants to. A soft hum can help too. A low hum in the throat relaxes the area around the heart and the face. These are small, simple acts, and they carry steady power. They teach the body that kindness is the new normal. Now let breath carry a soft picture. With each in-breath, welcome calm. With each out-breath, release a thread of tension. With each in-breath, welcome openness to support. With each out-breath, release one strand of the old story. There is no need to fix everything. One gentle pull on a knot, one gentle exhale, and space appears. Space is where new choices grow. The body trusts what it feels at this level. It trusts the warmth of the hand. It trusts the slow air. It trusts the soft voice that says, I am with you. We are safe. Here is a simple sequence to use at the start of each day's practice. Sit with both feet flat. Place a hand on the belly and one on the heart. Breathe in for 4, hold for 2, out for 6, 7 times. On the last 3 out-breaths, add the words, I soften, I open, I allow good. Let the belly rise like a gentle wave. Let the chest expand like a window opening to fresh air. Let the shoulders melt as if they are releasing a weight that was never needed. When the 7 breaths are complete, stay still for a few moments and feel the glow of ease. That glow is not a fantasy. It is the body's way of saying yes to life. There is wisdom in posture. Sit or stand with quiet dignity. Think of the crown of the head rising toward the sky while the tailbone settles toward the earth. Not rigid, not slumped, soft, tall, open. This shape tells the body, support is here. This shape tells the mind, clarity is here. This shape tells life, I am ready for good. In this shape, whisper one more line. My breath teaches my body that good is safe. Let the words move inside like warm tea. Notice the calm strength that follows. If there is sadness or fear while breathing, do not push it away. Place a hand over the place in the body where the feeling sits and breathe toward it with care. Say, "Thank you for trying to protect me. We are choosing a kinder way." This turns pain into partnership. The feeling becomes a friend who learns a new job. It does not need to shout anymore. The breath will carry the message from now on. This first part of the ritual has one goal: build a home of safety inside. When safety grows inside, prosperity can visit and trust it will be treated well. The body will no longer slam the door on new ideas or support. The mind will no longer talk itself out of opportunities. Peace makes room. Peace makes space. Peace makes room and space for supply. When this base of comfort feels steady, turn to the mirror. The mirror is a loving tool. It gives a gentle chance to meet the self as a dear friend. Choose a small mirror or stand in front of a larger one. Make sure there is enough light to see the eyes softly. Let the breath you have built carry into this moment. Lift the chin a little so the throat is free. Loosen the jaw. Soften the gaze. The face does not need to be a mask. It can be kind. Begin with a greeting. Quietly say hello using the tone used for the one who is loved. Notice any tightness that rises. If a harsh voice in the mind speaks, let it sit at the back of the room and rest. It has carried heavy tasks for so long. It deserves a break. Bring attention back to the eyes. They hold the story of every day lived. They also hold light for every day to come. Let that light be the focus. Start with willingness statements. Willingness is gentle and strong. It opens the door without strain. Speak slowly. I am willing to befriend money and let it support my purpose. Pause. Breathe. Watch the eyes as the words sink in. Then another. I respect my gifts. Life respects me back. Pause. Breathe. If a tear comes, let it flow. Tears water the seeds of new belief. Then another. I receive with grace and share with joy. Pause. Breathe. If doubt appears, let the breath answer it. Nothing needs to be forced. Even 2 minutes of kind honesty works wonders. Some days the mirror practice feels easy. Other days it may feel strange or even uncomfortable. When that happens, simplify. Speak only one line. I am willing to be kind to myself. Hold the gaze for 3 breaths. Smile with the eyes. Let the corners of the mouth soften. Touch the heart for a moment and feel warmth. The body will begin to link the mirror with safety. Over time, the mirror becomes a place of relief rather than judgment. A powerful pattern is to move from willingness to choice to identity step by step. In the first week, say, I am willing to be supported. In the second week, shift to, I choose to be supported in kind ways. In the third week, speak, I am supported in kind ways. This is how the inner room is furnished with new words. There is no rush. The journey is gentle on purpose. For those who like a written anchor, place a small card on the mirror with 3 lines. At the top, I am safe. In the middle, I am open to support. At the bottom, I am a loving home for abundance. Touch each line as you read it, letting the fingertips press it into the body's memory. The mind loves repetition. The body loves rhythm. Together they build a new truth. Add breath to the mirror words. Speak an affirmation on the out-breath. Watch how the shoulders release as the line leaves the lips. The breath carries the message deeper. If the voice shakes, speak more slowly. If the throat tightens, place a hand there and soothe it with warmth. Kindness is not a trick. It is nourishment. The throat learns that honesty does not lead to harm anymore. There may be worry about pride or selfishness. Let us ease that here. Healthy self-regard is not selfish. It is responsible. It keeps promises to the self and to others. It allows fair exchange. It lets money be a kind tool and not a master. When the mirror practice strengthens healthy self-regard, others benefit too. A well-cared-for heart can care for many. Close the mirror practice with a simple seal. Say thank you to the reflection, not a grand speech, just a soft thank you. Then press one palm to the heart and take one long out-breath. That out-breath seals the session like a letter that is ready to be mailed. Over days and weeks, evidence gathers. Calmer choices with money, clearer boundaries, kinder speech to the self, more ease in asking and receiving. These signs mean the door is loosening. The lock is learning a new shape. Now move into the gentle work of release. Old beliefs can cling like clothes that no longer fit but feel familiar. This is not about blame. Beliefs are learned, often picked up to stay safe in earlier days. Today, they are being updated with care. Find a quiet space with a pen and a page. Start with a simple prompt. The money belief I picked up was, let the words come without judgment. Write what rises. It might be, I must struggle to deserve money, or support comes with a price, or I am not ready yet. Any line is welcome. Tell the truth with kindness. Next, write, how it shows up in my body is. Take time to feel the spot that speaks. Tightness in the belly, a knot in the throat, a pressure in the chest, a rush in the head. This connects the belief to a body signal. That signal will help guide the release. Place a hand over that area and breathe slowly. In for 4, hold for 2, out for 8. The longer out breath helps the grip let go. Speak to that place. Thank you for trying to keep me safe. You can rest now. Then write, a kinder belief I choose now is, let the new line be specific and supportive. I allow ease and smart effort to bring fair pay. Support strengthens me and the work I love. I am ready enough to begin, and progress will teach me. Choose one line and speak it out loud 3 times, slow and steady. Place the hand back on the body spot and let the words land like gentle rain. The goal is not to argue with the old belief. The goal is to feed the new one until it grows strong. Now add a short paragraph that begins with because and list real reasons that support the new belief. Because I have learned new skills. Because there are people who value what I offer. Because small, consistent steps create results. Because the world has many doors and I only need the next one to open. These reasons help the mind stand with the heart. They give structure to hope. Structure calms the body. Another helpful step is the from to rewrite on the page. Write the old line, then write the new line beside it. For example, from I must struggle to I allow ease and smart effort. From I am afraid to ask to I ask with respect for all. From money leaves quickly to money circulates and returns increased. Look at each pair and breathe out slowly while reading the new line. That out-breath is the sound of release. It loosens the tie to the old sentence. Sometimes the body keeps holding even when the mind agrees. When that happens, use a simple touch. Press the palm lightly over the tight area and tap gently with the fingers around it, like a soft drum, while saying the new belief in a calm voice. Do this for 1 minute. The gentle rhythm tells the body it can shift state without danger. The tightness often eases a little or moves. If it moves, follow it with the hand and continue for a few more moments. This is the body's way of completing an old loop. Forgiveness is a sweet part of release. Forgiveness here is not about saying harmful actions were fine. It is about freeing the heart from carrying the weight of yesterday. Speak simply, I forgive the past. I choose a kinder pattern. Say it 3 times while exhaling slowly. Let the body feel the weight lift, even if only a little. That little bit is precious. It creates room for new supply to enter without bumping into old walls. Add a small ritual to close the writing. Fold the page once and place it under a smooth stone or in a private place. The fold says, "This is held with care." Place a hand on the heart and speak a final line, "I bless the path ahead." Then do one small action that reflects the new belief. Send a kind message, tidy a small money space, review a plan with calm eyes, drink water and stand tall. The action is the sign to life that the inner shift is real. As this release work repeats over days, track new evidence in a small section of the notebook. Title it Evidence of Support. Write one line each day, a helpful idea that arrived, a kind offer, a paid bill, a moment of courage, a better night's sleep, a sense of peace while looking at numbers. These are not small things. These are the bricks of a new foundation. The heart sees them and grows steady. The mind sees them and grows clear. The body feels them and stays relaxed. When all three agree, doors open smoothly. There can be moments when the old story tries to return. It may show up as a wave of fear or a strong inner voice repeating a line that once felt like protection. Meet it with breath and the new sentence. Speak the new line at the same volume inside. Pair it with touch. Pair it with a long out-breath. Then take one present step that matches the new belief. This is how a pattern is trained, not with a fight, with steady, loving repetition. End this time with a soft, sealing breath. In for 4, pause for 2, out for 8. Let the out-breath flow like a ribbon leaving the body. Whisper, "I forgive the past. I choose a kinder pattern." Feel how the space created by release fills with calm. Calm welcomes ideas. Calm welcomes help. Calm welcomes prosperity that is honest, kind, and steady. The inner door is turning more easily now. The key is warm in the hand. The path ahead is open to gentle, generous good. Gratitude is the gentle bridge that carries the heart from worry to trust. It is not a performance. It is a soft practice of noticing what is already supporting life. Take a sheet of paper or open a small notes page. Breathe in through the nose for 4, hold for 2, and breathe out for 6. As the breath slows, let the eyes rest on simple truths: a roof, a meal, a kind look, a lesson learned, a skill that keeps growing. Write 5 blessings, plain and honest. Let each line be a doorway the heart can step through. As you write, place a hand on the center of the chest and feel for a small warmth. If warmth is hard to find, feel for the steady weight of the hand. Even that is a gift. The body loves to be noticed with care. Gratitude deepens when it is felt, not just listed. So after each blessing, pause for a slow out breath and let the body taste the truth of that line. Now add one, already becoming true, thank you. Speak to the life that is meeting you in kind timing. Thank you for the opportunity that is aligning with my values. Thank you for the increase that is quietly building. Thank you for the person who appreciates my work and is finding me. Use words that fit the heart. This is not pretending. It is planting. A gardener thanks the seed while watering the soil. The thank you does not force the flower. It readies the ground. Feel the body as these words are spoken. A soft lift under the collarbones, a wider breath, a small release in the belly. These are signs that the nervous system is moving toward safety and trust. Bring gratitude into the senses. Place both feet on the floor and notice the ground's support. Feel the cool air on the skin or the warmth of the room. Let the eyes rest on a color that feels kind. Sip water and appreciate the quiet work it does in the body. If food is near, take one slow bite and thank the hands and the earth that made it possible. This is how gratitude becomes physical. When gratitude is felt in the body, the mind does not need to argue with it. The body becomes the proof. and the body is very persuasive. Add a small gratitude walk to the week if that feels good. Step outside or move through the home and speak out loud 3 lines that begin with thank you for, keep it small and true. Thank you for the morning light. Thank you for the clean cup. Thank you for the idea that came while breathing. Let each thank you be followed by a long out breath. The out breath marks the moment as complete, like a seal on an envelope. These tiny walks teach the nervous system that appreciation is safe and normal. Over time, the mind will look for new things to appreciate on its own. Invite gratitude to meet money directly. Hold a wallet or open a banking app and stay with the breath. If numbers feel charged, soften the jaw and lengthen the exhale. Whisper, thank you for every bill paid in the past. Thank you for the flow that moves through this account to support a good life. Thank you for the new ways resources are arriving. If the mind brings old stories, place a hand on the heart and speak, we are kind here. Let that be the rule of the room. Gratitude does not ignore facts. It includes them and still finds a reason to bless the path. Blessing the path clears stones that fear cannot move. Create a small ritual each evening, 3 lines in a notebook titled Evidence of Support. 1 line may be very small, an email answered, a clearer plan, a moment of calm while reviewing numbers, a restful nap that restored energy. Another line may be larger, a sale, a payment, a surprise gift. Size does not matter. What matters is the signal you send to the mind and body. We notice goodness, we track support, we live in a responsive world. After writing, speak, gratitude grows what it touches. My supply is blooming. Feel the face soften a little as the words land. That gentle shift is the door moving on its hinges. Protect gratitude from pressure by keeping it simple and consistent. It is better to list 3 true blessings daily than to reach for 20 and feel nothing. It is better to say 1 honest thank you than to push for a dramatic feeling. Gratitude is a practice, not a test. The heart opens a little more each day. In time, the list begins to include things once ignored: the courage to rest, the wisdom to say no, the clarity to ask fair pay, the strength to tidy a money space without dread. These are signs that worthiness is rooting deeply. Where worthiness grows, prosperity has room to stay. Now let life meet you. Aligned action is the way love moves through the world. It is not frantic. It is clear. It chooses 1 small step and makes it with care. Take the breath you have built and place it at the front of this step. Say, I choose 1 kind action to welcome support. Then pick a step that takes 5 minutes. Send 1 reply. Write 1 invoice. Update 1 sentence on a profile. Organize 1 pocket of the wallet. Log 1 number. 5 minutes lowers the wall of resistance. 5 minutes invites momentum. Often 5 minutes turns into more. If it does not, that is still a promise kept. Momentum builds from kept promises. Create a daily trio that is simple and strong. 1 ask, 1 offer, 1 improve. 1 ask might be a message to a potential client or a clear request for fair terms. 1 offer might be sharing a helpful resource or noting a way your work can serve. 1 improve might be a small upgrade to a system, a clearer sentence on a page, a tidy corner where money flows. This trio balances receiving and giving while raising the quality of what you bring. It keeps the river healthy. Water in, water out, water refined. Care for money spaces like sacred rooms. Clean the wallet. Remove old receipts that weigh down the flow. Sort a small pile of papers and place them in a simple folder with a kind label. Open a budgeting tool with the same softness used for breath. The goal is not perfection. The goal is comfort. Comfort reduces avoidance. Comfort makes it easier to come back tomorrow. When these spaces feel friendly, attention can stay long enough to make wise choices. Wise choices are aligned action. Fair pricing, honest conversations, honoring due dates, saving with gentleness, giving within means. Speak while tending these spaces. My actions are loving doors, good walks through. Bring boundaries into aligned action, because boundaries are love in structure. A boundary can be a rate that respects your time. It can be a schedule that respects your body. It can be a limit that keeps your values clear. Speak boundaries with grace. When discomfort appears in the throat or chest, breathe and place a hand there. Say, "It is safe to speak with care." Each boundary supports prosperity by preventing leaks of time, energy, and trust. The river stays clean when its banks are strong. Give in ways that feel true. Giving is not a performance either. A small donation, a thoughtful tip, a piece of guidance, or generous praise. These keep the circuit of flow alive. Give without harming the budget and without creating resentment. Give in a way that feels light and happy. Then breathe and let go. The mind will look for signs that giving worked. Release that habit. Giving is a statement of identity. I live in a generous world, and I am part of that generosity. Say softly, "I share with joy. I receive with ease." Feel the body accept this balance. Sometimes action brings up fear. That is natural. Fear is a guardian who needs a new job description. When it appears, reduce the step. Write the email subject line and save a draft. Fill in the invoice header and rest. Tidy one card in the wallet. Start the budget and enter one line. Then breathe. Small steps still count. They count for a lot because they build identity. I keep promises to myself. Identity shapes outcomes more than pressure does. Pressure burns out. Identity builds up. Let aligned action be the way you talk to life. Let life answer in kind, because it will. Create a rhythm that holds all of this with ease. Morning practice sets the tone. It can be 7 grounding breaths, 1 kind line in the mirror, 1 short release sentence, 2 gratitudes, and 1 tiny action. Evening practice smooths the day. It can be 3 long sighs, 1 line of appreciation for the self, 1 already becoming true thank you, and a simple note of evidence. This rhythm is not another heavy task. It is a gentle container that keeps the river flowing. When resistance arrives, shorten and soften. If the mind resists the mirror, do the breath. If the body resists the journaling, write 1 line only. If a day feels heavy, do the 90-second reset and speak 1 supportive sentence. The goal is continuity, not intensity. The heart learns through presence. Presence arrives when pressure steps aside. Speak to resistance. You protected me before. Now you can rest while I choose a kinder way. The body will feel the respect in these words, and resistance will loosen. If doubt questions gratitude, point to the evidence notebook. Read the last few lines out loud. The mind respects data. The body respects tone. The notebook provides both. Clear facts spoken in a gentle voice. If shame arises when looking at numbers, pause and place a hand on the heart. Slow the out-breath. Say, "I stand with you." Then return to the numbers when a little space opens. Numbers are not judges, they are signposts. They tell you where you are so you can choose where to go. Use soft metaphors to guide the day. Be the gardener. Tend the soil of breath. Water with gratitude. Prune with gentle release. Harvest with aligned action. And reseed with rest. Be the lighthouse. Steady light of daily practice. Calling in ships of opportunity without chasing them into the storm. Be the radio. Turn the dial of self-talk until the signal is clear and kind, and watch how the music of life changes. Be the door with good hinges. A drop of oil each day. Breath, mirror, release, gratitude. action, so the door opens without a fight. These pictures help the mind stay friendly to the process. Mark progress in ways that feel sweet. A gold dot sticker for each day you complete the ritual. A small celebration for weekly wins. A favorite tea. A peaceful walk. A candle lit in thanks. Progress tracked with kindness becomes a habit you want to keep. Habits kept with love carry the future on their back. The future is walking towards you while you take these small steps. Meet it with the quiet pride that says, I show up for myself. As this journey matures, let the close of each day carry the flavor of trust. Rest hands on the heart and belly. Breathe in for 4, pause for 2, and out for 8. Whisper, today I planted kindness. Tomorrow it grows. Feel the bed or chair support you. Feel the floor hold the room. Feel the world hold you. And let that feeling go deeper than thought. Here is a gentle closing in the spirit of all that has been built. The way to prosperity is soft and steady. It does not punish, it nourishes. It rescues the body from alarm and gives it the rhythm of breath. It teaches the mind new words that bless rather than bruise. It invites gratitude to light the path where numbers once cast shadows. It turns love into movement with aligned action that respects time, energy, and value. It sets a rhythm that holds the day like a caring friend. This is not a trick to control the world. It is a practice to align with the good that is already here and the good that is coming. If the voice of doubt asks for guarantees, offer this truth. The self that breathes with kindness, speaks with respect, releases the old story, gives thanks for what is growing, and takes one clear step. This self is already prosperous. Prosperity is not only the outcome, it is the way you treat your inner world as you walk. And outcomes do shift when the inner world is cared for. Doors that once stuck begin to open. People who resonate with your light begin to find you. Ideas with honest profit find safe home in your hands. Peace takes up more space than fear. This is the quiet miracle of a gentle practice kept with love. Choose now a few lines to carry into the day. Say them in a slow, even tone that the body can trust. I am worthy of gentle, generous good. I receive with ease, I share with joy. My actions are loving doors, good walks through. It is safe for me to be supported. Gratitude grows what it touches. My supply is blooming. Let each line rest on a long out-breath. Place a hand where the truth is felt most, and let that place glow with attention. Allow the glow to spread through the chest, the throat, the belly, the face. The body is learning a new home base. That home base is calm strength. As you rise or move on, carry the simple plan. Breathe kindly, speak kindly, act kindly, and keep a little notebook of evidence. Keep the mirror close. Keep the breath closer. Keep your word to yourself. Even when steps feel small, they are teaching life how to treat you. Life listens. Life responds. Life is meeting you now. Go with this blessing. You are a loving home for abundance. Your calm is a magnet for right doors. Your clarity is a guide for right steps. Your gratitude is a light that calls in support. Prosperity recognizes the soft strength you are practicing and is happy to stay. And as you walk forward, may each breath be a key, each thought be a gentle turn, and each action be a door that opens in kind timing. All is well. All is unfolding. You are held, you are worthy, and you are ready.